come out to the house today. And I work from home, so I'm home alone during the day. And my husband makes all these appointments for maintenance guys to come around. And I don't know if guys know women hear things a little differently. So for example, when you say, honey, there's a furnace guy coming tomorrow around 2, can you let him in? What we hear is, honey, you might get raped around 2 o'clock tomorrow. Is that cool? Does that fit into your schedule? But to be fair, men hear things differently too. Like the other day I told my husband, oh, I saw the cutest little woodpecker out in the yard. And he was like, you saw a woodpecker? That thing will destroy the house. I'm going to have a bird guy come around 3 o'clock tomorrow. Is that cool? I have a question. When did our nation decide that our new area of technological development and innovation needed to be public restroom hand dryers? I was fine with the automated sinks. Those are great. Except for when you end up in a bathroom that has a regular faucet and I stand there with my hands out like a spoiled princess who doesn't know how the sinks work. Someone walks in and I'm like, where's the water? But there does seem to be an inverse relationship with the quality of the bathroom to how fancy the hairdryer is. Like, you could be in a really fancy bathroom, like in Saks Fifth Avenue, which is obviously where I shop, and but you'll be in a fancy bathroom and they'll have like the old grade school hand crank paper towel, but then you'll be in the shittiest, and I mean literally the shittiest bathroom on some like highway gas station, where like they don't even fill the regular soap dispenser anymore, they just have like a bottle of soft soap from Target, and like that's been empty for 4 years. And you're like stepping over orphans to get to the sink. But then you turn and there's this glistening, gorgeous jet engine of a hand dryer. And I think you know which one I'm talking about. It's called the Accelerator. And I actually read an article about how it works. What it is you put your hands under it, and then the propulsion of the force of the wind blows your hands clear off your wrists. Paramedics show up, dry off the hands, reattach them, and then boom, clean, dry hands. Future is now. We have some friends who just moved into a new house, and we were over there visiting, and they have to give us the tour, show us around the new place, which is fine when you're seeing like the family room or the kitchen. But then it gets a little weird when they show you like the master bedroom or like their bathroom. Because it's kind of like they're saying, like, here's where you can picture us having sex. This is where you can imagine me taking a shit every morning. All of my updates on Facebook, that magic happens right here. I still like Facebook. It's kind of cool right now to say, like, oh, I don't really check Facebook anymore. Like, oh, I don't watch TV, or, books are so much better than movies. Which, I don't know when that attitude started. Like, back in like the 1400s when they first started printing stories on paper, were there snobs that like walked around saying, the passed down from the oral tradition version is so much better than the book. What is that, a Gutenberg Bible? I am a purist, I stick with gilded manuscripts, thank you very much. Or you get the snobs on Facebook who, no matter what complaint you post, they reply with, first world problems. If you're like, oh, my car broke down on the way to work, I was stranded. First world problems. Or like, oh my god, my house burned to the ground and I don't have insurance. FWP. Like, we don't know there are problems in the third world. So when I see those people, I'm actually tempted to write like, guys, I just contracted malaria, and that malaria has AIDS. And see them be like, first world, wish there was a dislike button. All right, that's my time. Thanks, guys.
Let's do more, everybody.